David has always been an incredibly driven, always upbeat, high-spirit individual. I would regard Dave as my best friend. He was effectively an extremely successful person whose life suddenly changed overnight.
My journey started with backache, and it was the obligatory blood test and whatever that said there was something that suggested my body was fighting an infection, and sure enough, it was discovered I had cancer. There was this realisation that actually, no, you've gone to stage 4, so there's nothing you can do. Being negative is pointless. You have to be positive. So that was sort of the path that I tried to take and I wanted to take.
David had an exceptionally successful 25-year career in the Royal Navy. Was awarded an OBE. He then went into business, and he was a director for the Confederation of British Industry.
You're faced with this future that says, well, you can't work. The situation I found myself in then turned to a sort of anger about, hang on a second, I've got the skills, I've got a bucket of experience that I could use. There are so many people out there who've got so much to offer but can't, because there's no way for them to offer it, if you follow me. There's no vehicle for them to do it through. So it's, and that's how I felt. So the point of Astriid is to help people who have got long-term illnesses find meaningful work.
When you're diagnosed with illness, you suddenly become a person, you become the person with cancer, and it's quite hard-hitting really. But when you looked at Astriid, they've got the ability to work, and the sense of pride's there, and the sense of achievement. And as soon as I heard about the idea, I was thinking, gosh, you know what, you're going to change lives.
So what Astriid does, it's a 15-minute registration process from start to finish. We ask you for what we're calling your superpowers. So what's your experience area in? You can't work 5 days a week. What realistically can you do? On the company side, you register your needs. What Astriid does then is put the two together.
We were having a conversation where David had got this great idea, and we started to talk about, well, actually Salesforce technology is something that can actually make this happen. I knew that we had an incredible passion for giving back, and we've actually created this concept called Astriid, which is powered by Salesforce.
It's something that's close to people's hearts, and when you're asking people to volunteer their time, they've been so willing and able and flexible, and I've seen people produce some incredible work. It's blown me away.
Salesforce has Ohana, which means family. We're very much about that family organisation and the encouragement we get and the opportunity we get to work on projects like this. Really think we've got something fantastic.
Astriid is really personal to me because it is this connection with David. It's my way of seeing how our 1-1 model comes to life, and it makes me exceptionally proud of our whole team and what we can do together.
My vision for Astriid is that if one person helps one business improve, and by doing so that person fights their disease such that they outlive some statistic that they get given as a prognosis, then it's worth it. Imagine that on a global basis.